Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Travel Tech. So in one of my previous videos, you've seen the unboxing, features and a quick review of the newly released DDPAI N1 Dual channel dashcam. In case if you have missed that video, just head down to the description. I'll give you a link right there. So in this particular video, I'll be showing you the video samples from this dashcam from both day and night conditions and from the front and the rear dash camera to show you its quality, its license plate readability and show you technical specifications of this video samples as well. So at the end of this video, you'll be in a better position to decide if this dash camera suits your needs and if this is the one which you should be investing your money in. So let's not waste any time and jump in straight into the review. So let's get started. Starting with the nighttime footage from the front dash camera. So as you can see, the front dash camera gives you a resolution of 2304 x 1296p at 30 frames per second. The bitrate of the video is around 16,000 kbps and a 1 minute file size from the front camera will take about 119 MB on your microSD card. The overall night footage is decent. It has a significantly lesser amount of glare than expected, slightly lesser saturation, but overall you get the clear picture of the entire incidents or the entire events that are happening in front of the dash camera. So now let's take a look at the license plate readability of the front dash camera in night conditions. It only has a slightly higher amount of pixels than a full HD dash camera. So if we take a look at the license plate in front of the car, let's zoom in. So as you can see, the license plate is whitewashed with the glare of my headlights falling directly on it. So you won't be able to practically read any number plates at night, especially if your headlights are falling on the license plates. Now let's take a look at a daytime sample of the front dash camera, where I think in the daytime the camera exhibits a slightly warmer tone compared to the rear camera, and also there is a slightly lesser saturation compared to the rear camera as well. If we take a look at the license plate read at about a distance of 10 feet, now this is an excellent read of a license plate, although you might say there is a bit of a noise here and there, but overall you can read the number plate really well. If we take a look at the license plate read at a distance of about 20 feet, now again this gives you a painted appearance, but you can still read the numbers and the letters, and that's what's going to make the difference. Now if we take a look at the license plate at even farther distance of about 30 feet I think, and if we go ahead and zoom in on the plate of the Jeep which is going in front, so here is a sample, again a very painted appearance, but still you can make out the plate, and that's a very good thing. Now also an important point to note is that if I go ahead and zoom in on a vehicle which is pretty much next to the car which I'm showing, you cannot read any number plate in this condition. So what went wrong? Because I'm just going to show you that both these are in the same plane of reference and not one is further than the other. So this means that the license plate reads not only depends on the distance but also depends on the surface area of the plate where you're trying to zoom in. So overall the daytime footage, as I said, is having a warmer tone, slightly lesser contrast and a slightly lesser saturation, but again this is a budget dash camera and you can't be expecting more than this. It has already given a very good performance in terms of license plate read. If we take a look at the rear camera, now this exhibits a 1920 x 1080p, that is full HD resolution at 25 frames per second. It has a bitrate of about 5000 kbps and a file size of 1 minute, will take about 37 MB of storage on your microSD card. You might see a glare of the headlights, but I think considerably it is lesser compared to many of the other dash cameras, rear cameras where I've seen where the footage is completely whitewashed with the glare. Taking a look at the daytime footage from the rear camera, and if we zoom in on the vehicle about a distance of 10 to 15 feet, now this is a good read of license plate. I may not say it's very excellent, but hey, it's still doing the job and it's coming at a budget price, so no complaints there. Overall, again the daytime footage from the rear camera I think is slightly punchy in terms of saturation and also a bit more sharpness compared to what we saw in the front dash camera. So overall you're getting a decent footage from the rear camera. All events are going to be captured really well and you're not going to be missing out on any of the major action happening behind your car. So based on what I've seen, this camera is doing its job pretty well. Also a bit here and there in terms of color saturation and color tones, but overall it's doing a pretty decent job. So what do you think now? Is this the right dash camera, the right entry level dash camera for you? Well, if you're asking me, at a budget price of 7,000, the camera is doing its job well for the price it is asking for. So I hope this video review has helped you out in making the right decision, and if it did, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that like button before moving on to the next video. If you have any doubts or queries, do write that down in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, if you're interested in purchasing this dashcam, the link to purchase it is provided in the description of this video. If you're interested in checking out some more info on dash cameras and related accessories, check out the website nexdigitron.com. So this was the video for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.